It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The Western Conference in...
There's a buzz in the air here at the American Airlines Center. We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We look at the Mavericks with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. I mean, because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. They've got John Collins. He's out there with JaVale McGee. Durant is out there with Levine. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Outside, George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
And George drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. To the middle, the shot. Shot by Collins, no good.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
That one goes in.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Levine feeling it out a bit. McGee with it. Dinwiddie, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Well, I really like this kid in college at Colorado. An effective player is Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does it all. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Good all-around player.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Bazemore kicks to George. Bazemore passes to Markkanen. Dallas moving the ball around. There's Russell with the three. No good. Shot missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
And it's George missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collins dishes to Dinwiddie. Levine. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. To the middle. Here's Russell. Rebounded by McGee.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
The three from George. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Dinwiddie kicks to Levine. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Levine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Markkanen passes to Bazemore. Outside, Russell. And here's George for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Pass to Dinwiddie. Levine with it. He's guarded by Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Durant finds Levine. There's the three. That one's not going to go. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Levine's got 5.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, big guards with exceptional athleticism. You see why it's so in vogue.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Yeah, and you know, that cohesion is really impressive, Greg. I mean, they know how to get each other going and feed off of each other, and that's crucial.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Whiteside is out there with Markkanen. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Bazemore at 2 guard.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
Levine inside the three-point line. Markkanen pulls it in.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's George again missing.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Dinwiddie kicks to Levine. And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Russell. George with no one around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
1:51 left in the first half. Bazemore passes to George. To stop the run, buries the long-range jumper. George has got 12.
And, you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
And McGee kicks to Dinwiddie. Lots of room. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Bazemore passes to Markkanen. In the corner, George with it. Over Durant. And it's good off the back rim and in. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is one of George's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range scorer.
Levine kicks to Durant. Shoots. Markkanen pulls it in.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And stolen by Bazemore. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Durant against George. Collins dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Durant over George. And it's off the back rim. No good. And a close game so far through the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not... Well, for the Suns, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3-2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think? And now with the second half.
Cars crossing back and forth over the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge as we welcome you back to Dallas. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. It's been one outstanding game from George.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. Durant is out there with Collins, and there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Dallas. A 2-point game. And George kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Russell for the tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whiteside.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Second free throw, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. LaVine wide open. Phoenix with a new shot clock. McGee's shot is off.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And so it's Dallas with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside, Kevin. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the strike.
Bazemore against LaVine. Durant finds LaVine. Suns moving the ball around. Durant against George. They get it again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 1.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Passes it to Bazemore. Russell against Collins. Russell, no luck.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Levine. McGee trying to break free. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
George against Durant. The pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. George from deep three-point land. Dallas again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Mavericks trail by 5. Bazemore misses. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Durant. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Kent Bazemore is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Markkanen. Guarded closer. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Suns leading by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Levine. He kicks it to McGee. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside, Russell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So free throws for Russell, something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
And so Russell hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Inside, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Russell with the bucket.
Like a ninja is Russell, sliding inside for the deuce. Eel-like, slippery, smooth, productive.
Durant, the pass to Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Russell kicks to Markkanen. Back to Russell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and 1 at the line.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
To the paint. Durant dishes to McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Mavericks trail it. Outside, Russell. 13 feet away. Count that one. Russell's got 9 points in the quarter.
No, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
Here's Durant. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Suns lead by 2.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's Whiteside, and finally they hit one. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for the man.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside, Russell. Inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that. Finds the open man nicely.
Levine kicks to Durant. Back to Levine. Money!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, guys, the whole season comes down to this, right here. This is what we've prepared ourselves for. Stay together, make shots. We can do this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bazemore passes to Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And so here's Phoenix. The lead is 2. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Whatever it is, got to be fast. I mean, can't waste any time at this point.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
You just got to be so careful when guarding Durant, because if you put him on the line, he's going to make you pay. Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So the Suns win it. I think, Greg, they play. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks.
Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a soul when we come through. Oh, we